Good morning, ninjas. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name's Melanie. Welcome to my home in the rainy state of Florida. It is 63 degrees today, and our high temperature is expected to reach 65. Ooh, for Florida, that's cold. I know. I have so many of you. There are so many of you from the upper east quadrant of the United States that follow my channel. I have a lot of you from Pennsylvania, a lot of you from North Carolina. I have several of you from Georgia. I'm just curious. I can see a few things on my analytics. Where are you from? I mean, like, you don't have to don't give your address. Do not give your address. Don't even give your city. But just in the comments below, let me know where you're watching me from. Right? I have a few of you from Michigan I know of. I know I have 2 of you from Florida so far. I have Louisiana, and I have a bunch of you in Texas as well, and Arizona. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. That's a song, right? I don't know why that randomly popped in my head, but I think it is a song. It's an older song. I think it's a guy saying that if you believe that, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona. And everybody knows there's like no water in Arizona. So I'm sure, yes, there is water, right? I'm just saying there's no like oceanfront property in Arizona. Like, it doesn't connect to an ocean. Wow, that was uncomfortable. Okay, so let's keep rolling. So today, at some point, I'm going to travel out. I've started the soup, and you're going to see something about soup a little bit later. I've already eaten my breakfast because I woke up super hungry. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But I need some more candles. I have some Christmas candles, but this is just your warning. So last year, I don't remember who brought it to my attention, but right around Thanksgiving time, I started lighting all of these pumpkin spice and caramel latte scented candles, and I started craving sweets, and I could not figure out why I was craving sweets. Well, all these candles were like Christmas cookie and gingerbread man, all of these really Christmas scents, and as soon as I switched to a citrus scented candle, cravings went away. And I love oranges. I love grapefruits. But I think because I have the lemonade Zip Fizz, it makes me not miss it. Because I can go buy real lemon juice and squeeze some of that in some tea. I just don't. There's some keto-friendly lemon citrus type options. They have pink grapefruit and Zip Fizz as well. So there is some lemony things there's lemon poppy seed dressing I can make. There's all kinds of citrusy based things that I can do when I'm really missing citrus. But I mean, I really don't want to get into the baked goods. So if you're someone that starts burning like the candles around the holidays and you're like, man, I am craving blah, 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 you might want to check the scents of your candles and maybe switch to a sandalwood, a pine, something that's like a smell in nature. Maybe even go with a more natural fruit smell, like apple, cinnamon, maybe a strong cinnamon. But if it's making you crave sweets, then you might want to look, because I am not the only person. When I talked about how scented candles can sometimes make me crave the foods that I'm smelling, like the maple pumpkin flavors and all that, it was torture. But for some reason, I just find that if I stick to like musk, sandalwoods, patchouli, citrus, real clean scents, I find that I don't have those same types of cravings. Floral scents like gardenia and jasmine, those all smell really pretty and don't make me crave foods. So that's just a little tip for you today. But I'm almost out of citrus candles, and the only scents I have left are the vanilla sugar cookie and thing like that I only burn when I'm having company over, because I want them to feel really super Christmassy. This year, Christmas time, I can't decorate my house because the inside, we're going to decorate the outside, but this year I'm not putting up decorations inside because we have a kitten in the house that knocks everything off everything. And I'm just not dealing with that. We have a little dog here, Toby, that eats everything. He chews plastic. It doesn't matter. If it falls on the floor, he chews it. And I'm just worried that the kitten will knock things off on the floor. Toby will then eat them. And then I have this enormous vet bill. I don't need that for Christmas. So I weighed in this morning. Let's get to that. And I'm actually posting my entire week so you can see I'm not doing anything crazy here, guys. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy at all. My weight is pretty much staying steady between 175 and 178. I'm living in this 3-pound buffer zone. And I know most of it's water, and the reason I know most of it's water is because last night I weighed 183 pounds before I went to bed, and I woke up at 177. So we're talking about 6 pounds overnight, less than 10 hours, right? I flushed 6 pounds of water. So for some reason, I am more inflamed. I have been under a high amount of stress. I've had a couple mini panic attacks. I am working through that right now. I'm starting to feel a little bit better every single day. And I want to thank you guys for your prayers and your blessings. You guys are such a blessing to me. So I don't know what all you're going to see today. You're going to see a little bit of soup in a minute. You're going to see everything I ate today. I'm going to log everything, whether I do good, bad, ugly, whatever. And maybe even a shopping haul from TJ Maxx, maybe. If nothing else, just come back and show you what kind of candles I bought. But anyway, I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, I've already had my cup of coffee this morning. This is my first meal of the day. It is a 3-egg feta cheese omelet. I measured out 2 full tablespoons of feta cheese, and I heated up 3 pieces of pre-cooked bacon. All right, guys, it's a cold, rainy day. The high temperature here is only supposed to be 65. I'm making some soup. I'm going to put this in the slow cooker right now just to heat it up. I've got it on sear and saute. But I'm going to switch it over to slow cook, and I'm going to cook it all day long. I have 2 cups of chicken stock in here, 1 whole onion, about 20 carrots, 2 small Roma tomatoes. I have some basil, parsley, oregano, salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and some paprika. And I think that's about it. I simply just put the beef in there. Beef is frozen solid, right? That beef tips is frozen solid. And then I just let this cook down all day long. And the beef gets so tender, it just pulls apart. So it'll be a really delicious stew style soup. And the carbs are pretty low on it. I think it's like 7 carbs per serving. But I'll have to work all that out in a minute on my carb manager. All right, guys, frequently I get asked about my soups because I do put carrots and onions in them. And I figured out the total carbohydrates for this entire crock pot. I'm going to guesstimate this at 6 servings, and we have 46 total carbohydrates for the entire pot of soup. So if you were to divide that by 6, I think that's going to be right around 8 carbohydrates per serving. But anyway, I always pick the carrots out, so I don't even get the total amount of carbs from those. All right, guys, I didn't do a whole lot of shopping. I did get lucky, though, and I found me 1 more of these candles, but that's the last one they had. So I'll deal with trying to figure out a new scent in about 2 weeks. It's just rainy and miserable outside. It's cold, and I got the dogs a couple of dog toys at Pet Supermarket, and I'm home. I'm actually thinking about curling up and watching an old movie under a blanket, even making a fresh loaf of bread for myself. But as always, I'll let you know what I decide. I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, I just finished pulling this bread out of the oven and made myself a sandwich. That is my second meal of the day. All right, guys, this is a bowl of the soup. It's about 1.5 servings, so we're going to call it about 10 carbohydrates. All right, guys, let's get down and dirty. Right here are my macros for the day. And I'm proud to say that at 6 o'clock, if I can go another 4.5 hours without snacking, I will have had my first macro weight loss conducive day today. So pretty proud about that. So anyway, I apologize for the wind. As you can probably see by my hair, by the clouds, it is just kind of a nasty day. We've had rain all day, and this has been the first break in the weather. So me and Karma are out for a quick 1.5 miles, maybe even a 2 mile. I'll see what the weather radar looks like when I get to the end of this street. And if it looks good, I'll go another 1/2 mile. But anyway, Karma, she is my ride or die, guys. This dog would walk to the end of the planet with me. Not Calypso and Toby, though. Calypso and Toby are, no, they're not in it. But this one will walk all day if you walk with her. Sorry about the dog in the background. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got planned tonight, guys. My goal is to leave everything just as it is and not eat anything else tonight. If I can, gosh, I just need this one hopeful day. Like I've had a good day. Mentally, I've been in a good place. On a scale of 1 to 10, no, I'm not back to my normal joyful self, but it is better today. It is better, praise God. It is better. But I just have to be careful now not to sabotage myself. So I'm going to leave you right here. I'll see you tomorrow with another daily vlog. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.